Hello, it's Grandma. Another day, another blessing. Grandchildren, children, do you want to hear a story from Grandma? The story of creation. God is eternal. He had no beginning, and He will have no end. God made the universe. On the first day, God made earth out of nothing. Then God said, "Let light be made." And at once, light appeared. God separated light from darkness and called them day and night. On the second day, God made the blue sky and called it heaven. On the third day, God said, "Let the waters under heaven be gathered together into one place, and let the dry land appear. Let this dry land bring forth grass and trees and plants of every kind." On the fourth day, God made the sun, the moon, and the stars. On the fifth day, God made the fishes and other creatures that were to live in the water. He also made birds and other creatures that were to fly in the sky. On the sixth day, God made all the animals that were to live on the ground. Then God said, "I shall make man in my image. I shall make man to rule over all the things that I have created." God formed man out of the dust of the earth. Then He breathed into him a soul that will never die. On the seventh day, God rested from His work. He blessed that day and made it holy. God called the first man Adam. Adam had an extremely clear and bright mind. He loved God and tried in every way to please Him. God told Adam to rule all other creatures. Since God wanted Adam to be happy, He planted a beautiful garden called the Garden of Eden, or paradise, for him to live in. There were all kinds of trees, plants, flowers, and fruits in this garden. Beasts and birds came to Adam, and he gave them names. In the middle of the garden, God also planted the tree of knowledge, the knowledge of good and evil. God said to Adam, "You may eat of the fruit of every other tree in the garden, but you must not eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge of good and evil. If you eat of it, you shall die." God put Adam to sleep, and taking one of his ribs, formed out of it a woman. When Adam awoke, God gave him the woman for his companion. Her name was Eve, which means mother of all the living. Adam and Eve were very happy. They were very happy in paradise because they loved God and were in God's grace. The tree of life kept them from sickness and death, they were to live forever. Adam had all that he wanted. He knew that he would always be happy as long as he served God. He was to pass his happiness on to all who came after him, but he had to be tested to prove that he was worthy of this great blessing. Satan was jealous. He tempted Eve to disobey God one day when she was near the tree of knowledge of good and evil. He came to her in the form of serpent and said to her, "You shall not die if you eat of the fruit of this tree. You will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve was led into sin because she listened to the devil. She ate the fruit and gave some to Adam, who also ate. At once they were filled with shame and fear. God called Adam and Eve and asked why they had eaten of the forbidden fruit. They tried to excuse themselves. After God told Adam that he would have to work hard all the days of his life, and that he and his wife would have to die, God expelled them from the Garden of Paradise. So, children, we learned that God is eternal. God made the universe. The first man was Adam, and the first woman was Eve. Adam and Eve lived in a paradise called Garden of Eden. But because they disobeyed God, God sent them out of the garden. Thanks for watching. For parents, spend time with your kids. Pray with your kids. Until next time, God bless us all. And please like, share, and subscribe. Hanggang sa muling pagkikita. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Bye for now.